What's going on, traders? This is Mike with Tactical Traders, doing some weekend scans on February the 20th, 2021. And right now we are looking at ticker symbol NACD on the daily chart over the past year of price history. And as you can see, over this past year, not too much action. Until the last few months, volume has been very low, and price action has pretty much been stagnant, going sideways. But recently, we've had some more volume been coming in. The price has been able to get above this 200 SMA and the 50 SMA down here, these orange and purple lines, and has held gains above that. So let's zoom in over here a little bit. You see a nice surge in volume right here that picked up the price action, going all the way up to 340, then falling back and kind of going sideways now, but not really giving up all of its gains. It wasn't traded too much up here at this level, but overall, we'd like to see it hold these gains rather than going right down to where it is. And this is actually showing me a pretty interesting setup. And we're going to go through the chart right now pretty briefly, highlight some areas of interest, and hopefully some patterns, and maybe develop a nice trade plan off of it. Before I go into that, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps us out a ton. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. So anyways, back to the chart. Let's take a look at the 1 hour as well. All right, so perfect. All right, so an interesting thing here. So we had the initial move. There we go. The initial move up, and it has gone sideways. For the most part, I can say that looks like support is right here around this dollar. We'll call it $1.20 area. It had a nice move down. The price did go below that 120 area. Actually stopped right above it. Same thing with the other day. The main body of this candle stopped right above that. But it was thinly traded above, came right back down, and then finally getting above it and walking that line before bouncing off with some increased volume. And that's pretty much been staying above it. So 120 we can definitely say is an area of interest. So that's going to be your first area. We'll turn that to a green just so it's a little bit more easier to follow along. And then after that high, we had the pullback, putting in some lower highs. So we'll get out a trend draw. All right, and we'll just go right down like this. So right now we're starting to have a descending triangle pattern happen here, and a triangle pattern is a continuation pattern, meaning it's going to continue the overall trend. Now in this case, like I said, it was pretty stagnant throughout most of the year, but this 50 SMA is definitely on incline fashion, showing us on a 50 SMA that is a bullish trend. And now in time, the 200 SMA will slowly start to curl up as well, as long as the price level stays above it. And so we're going to say that this is a bullish trend in the making. We're looking at this as more of a possibly a reversal. So as the price stays up here, we're going to see more of the curling up of the SMAs. As long as the price actually stays above that, we're going to definitely say it's a bull run here. And we'll drop down to that 1 hourly. And the pattern here is a little bit looser, just because this is getting more into a smaller time frame. But you can still see the same pattern pretty much playing out. The range is getting tighter and tighter in here. So what we're going to be looking for in the next couple days or weeks is we're going to be looking for a surge of volume to come in, and we want that surge of volume to pick up the price action and move it outside of this yellow trend line, breaking out of the descending triangle and continuing on its trend. So for one area of profit taking that we should highlight right here, if you're in the trade here collecting at the 120 area, that's absolutely fine. If you want to wait for the actual breakout, I would probably look for the 140 to 150 area to break before actually entering the trade. And then for our first profit taking area, we're going to have a recommending buy MSL right here at the 190. You can see it hit this a few different times. So this is definitely an area of interest, and it's right before that whole number of 2. So that's usually a pretty good mental area of resistance for a lot of traders, just those whole numbers. That's where a lot of institutions will sell, and a lot of big sellers will sell as well. So that could definitely be an area of profit taking. And when I say an area of profit taking, you could take off your entire position if you'd like, but I do recommend taking off maybe 20, 30%, or even half of your position size there to lock in some gains and let the rest ride. Second area of profit taking, definitely going to recommend this 220 area. You can see it stopped here, and this small wick pretty much just got to that area. So here again, I'd recommend taking off another 20, 30%, or half of your position size, or even all if you'd like, to lock in those gains. At that point, yes, we do have this high up here at 340, but let's pull back onto the 3-year chart to see if we can get any more data points off of that. So this is not the prettiest chart right here at all. And I'm actually gonna not really try to nitpick at this and we're going to go back down, saying that this being the second area of profit taking, I would actually take up maybe more towards half my position size and then slowly trimming up. But again, 340 would be the next area of resistance, judging off these past data points. All right, traders. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. It's going to help us out a ton. And check us out at tacticaltraders.com if you want to jump into the chat room with us. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep profitable.